Welcome back to This Week in Esports and Gaming, the show where we talk about the latest and greatest business happenings for gaming, esports, and creator news. I'm your host, 𝗠兄. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so hopefully we can roll right back into it. It's the second week of November 2023, so let's dive right into it. For our first top 3 story, Fortnite OG has broken records. Epic Games announced earlier this week that Fortnite OG became Fortnite's biggest day ever, with 44.7 million players playing and 102 million hours played in one day. The game also clocked an all-time peak of 6.1 million concurrent players according to Fortnite OG, with 787,000 peak viewers on Twitch as well, the highest viewership of the game in nearly a year now. And some of you might be asking a simple question: what is Fortnite OG and why is it boosting Fortnite to new levels? Well, Fortnite OG essentially turns the clock back to the early days of Fortnite in 2018, with a version of the game's original map making a comeback. Additionally, original loot, artwork, vehicles, battle passes, and more will be featured for nostalgia purposes, and seemingly nostalgia is a big factor here that's encouraging so many players to hop back into the game they all loved a few years ago. The community seems to be reacting quite positively on socials, and all in all, it's an easier lift for devs to repurpose materials from previous versions rather than make an entirely new set of content for an update. So it looks like Epic Games really struck gold in this update. It's a win-win for both the devs and the community, and perhaps something for other game devs to actually start looking more into. I'm sure remakes and remasters have been done before, but on old and beloved IP, this can be really effective as well. For our second top 3 story, sports, pros, and esports is a new story headline here. Lionel Messi with Crew Esports and Daniil Medvedev with 𝗠𝗿𝗶. As we're aware, there are many sports pros who get involved in esports, such as Brazil's Neymar, who's shown support for Brazilian org 𝗠𝗿𝗶, as well as England's Beckham, who's a co-owner of Guild Esports. This might be a trend picking back up again, right? World famous football player Lionel Messi has joined Crew Esports as a co-owner. This means that the famous Argentine footballer Sergio Aguero will have a famous fellow footballer to co-own the entire esports org with. And for reference, they're both basically around the same age, 35, 36 years old. Crew Esports currently has a partnership slot in the VCT Americas for Valorant and qualified for both the Rocket League and Valorant World Championships in 2023, demonstrating the org's esports prowess thus far. And according to the press release, the agreement aims to utilize Messi's experience in traditional pro sports of that arena into esports with new digital media, as well as being an inspiration for current and future talent in esports. Then we have the global tennis pro Daniil Medvedev, who also joined the ownership group of 𝗠𝗿𝗶. He's currently ranked 3rd on the ATP Tour, which is the worldwide top-tier tennis tour for men. He helps on, he plans on helping grow 𝗠𝗿𝗶's esports programs with a specific focus on R6, and he'll look to integrate sports psychology into the organization and provide fans with engagement opportunities alongside 𝗠𝗿𝗶. In 2021, he was also a global brand ambassador for HyperX, so this isn't the first rodeo in gaming. So will sports pros joining esports orgs either as ambassadors, owners, content creators, or whatnot become huge again? Also, what roles do sports pros generally like to take on? These 2 examples were co-owners, but is it ambassadors? Is it just like a content creator? Is it a streamer? Guess it really depends on how busy they are with their current sport, but either way, I'll be intrigued to see if this trend continues to rise, fall, or kind of stagnate as we move on into the future. For our final top 3 story, teams are exiting the Overwatch League. Activision Blizzard will be transitioning the Overwatch Esports away from Overwatch League, as a majority of the esports team franchises voted to end the league. This marks the end of the 5-year league, which with the league being in limbo since the end of its latest season in October, after Activision Blizzard revealed a vote that would be held amongst the team franchise owners on whether to actually continue or discontinue the league. This comes after Overactive Media and its Overwatch League team Toronto Defiant had announced that it had received a $6 million payout and would not be in the Overwatch League any longer. Additional reports came out that the Overwatch League might be in talks with third-party tournament organizers to run Overwatch Esports going forward, so there will likely still be Overwatch Esports, but as far as Overwatch League as we know it, it might not be in that form that the fans and the teams are currently used to. What's also interesting to consider in the timing of all of this is that Activision Blizzard is now part of Microsoft, so I wonder how much oversight Microsoft has over all of this, how much they're aware, and how much they really care about it. It probably seems that Microsoft won't be doing too much here, as their current acquisition strategy is acquire and let them be, and we'll see if Activision Blizzard continues to run their operations autonomously, but the esports scene hasn't necessarily been doing that well either for Call of Duty League or Overwatch League. So I'm curious to see what changes will be implemented given the low viewership, that low revenue, as well as the high cost associated with the home and away LAN formats. I'm assuming they'll do away with that, but what actually they end up doing for their esports leagues in the future is yet to be seen. As far as partnerships go, Grid Esports partners with Ubisoft. Grid Esports will be Ubisoft's official esports live data platform for multiple years to come for R6 Esports. While financial details weren't really revealed, this means that R6 will have its own game data infrastructure and game API based on Grid's proprietary technology. WME partners with Creators Corp. WME will leverage Creators Corp expertise to build custom experiences for top talent represented by WME. This comes mainly as UEFN has enhanced creative tools that will allow talent to make experiences tailored to their own brand inside of Fortnite. Kick partnered with Melbourne Victory. Both parties will work together on a range of initiatives during EA Sports FC's E-League season for the 2023-2024 season. And given Melbourne Victory is one of Australia's most successful football clubs, this could be a good opportunity for its newly announced Victory Esports initiatives to take off as well. XSET partners with Zorans. This partnership means that XSET will have in-game branded items in Zoran's Robo Squad Revolution game, with other influencer partnerships and sponsored tournaments to take place as well. More details will be revealed soon, but we did see this with 100 Thieves and Rogue Company in the past. Curious to see how this will end up with XSET. The Esports Awards partners with XIX Vodka. This means that the Sidemen-owned XIX Vodka will become the official vodka sponsor of the 2023 ceremony, and additionally Vicstar123 will be attending the event in November as well. Focus partnered with 1&1 Telecommunication. This means that 1&1 will become the new main partner for German esports org Focus. 1&1 will see various placements of their logo on physical and digital assets, as well as a push to leverage 1&1's tech and understanding to better serve the needs of Focus's players. Nitro Games partners with Netflix. The total value of this partnership is estimated to be around 9 million euros, which is quite large here. In essence, Nitro Games will provide Netflix with multi-platform game development and post-launch live services for an unannounced game project based on an undisclosed IP. So lots of secret things here. This is huge for Nitro Games, so congrats to them. As far as finance and M&A goes, Galaxy Racer NA employees are owed back pay. This is a long story that James Fudge put a lot of time into, so I encourage you to read more on the Esports Advocate. The TLDR version is that Galaxy Racer has employees in the Galaxy Racer NA and her Galaxy teams that have not been paid for at least 2 months, and many employees are considering a mass resignation. Additionally, the 180-day term for prize payouts on the org's $100,000 Apex Legends tournament are due soon, and many folks aren't sure if they'll be paid out in time, so this is a developing story. We'll be sure to see if there are any updates here. Noise have raised a $21 million Series A, founded as a startup aimed at revolutionizing social gaming with a combination of live streaming and multiplayer gaming in one platform. Noise aims to engage viewers as active participants within gameplay experiences, and around 70 people work at the company, and it was founded by Jussi Lakonen, Jenny Wilson, and Jaakko Lukari, and the round saw participation from the co-founders of Supercell, Wolt, Seriously Entertainment, and more. Devolver Digital have acquired System Era as a first-party studio. The deal is worth up to $40 million, with an initial $20 million to be issued in cash as soon as the deal closes. $2 million of those dollars of shares will be issued and paid after year of the closing. $10 million will be for deferred consideration, and up to $8 million in potential earn-out. System Era is most known for its sandbox multiplayer game Astroneer, which was released in 2016. Guild Esports have raised around 130,000 British pounds. This raise comes through a share placing and subscription of up to 26 million new ordinary shares of the company. The round saw participation from the org's executive management, as well as John Lennon, the CEO of Arceus. AppsFlyer have acquired the game dev analytics platform Dev2Dev. The aim of this acquisition is for AppsFlyer to expand its business and product offerings, since Dev2Dev's resources will be integrated into AppsFlyer's privacy cloud marketplace. The VR games company My Dearest have raised $8 million. My Dearest will use the funds to expand its game offerings to other platforms while also expanding its publishing operations. The round was led by SBI Investment and brings the total funding to $16 million for the company. Phoenix Games have acquired Sad Panda Studios. The German games company announced its acquisition for an undisclosed sum, and for context, Sad Panda Studios was founded in 2016 by Morgan Lang and her two close friends. The studio is known for its series of cheerful idle dating sim games, the most popular of which is Crush Crush, and has 10 million plus downloads across multiple platforms. As far as workforce changes go, Alan Hartman has been promoted to the head of Xbox Game Studios at Microsoft. Alan is very well versed in the Microsoft ecosystem, as he was the head of Forza Studio for Turn 10 from 2005 to 2021, and in 2021 he also became the corporate vice president of Forza and Fable, and now will lead all Xbox Game Studios generally. He holds a bachelor's in visual design from the University of Oregon. Sydney Jenner joined Sega of America as an associate influencer manager. Sydney is an experienced influencer professional, as she spent time the last 1.5 years working at Razer, most recently serving as the manager for global influencer marketing. Before that, she spent time at VidCon doing talent partnerships as well, and she holds a bachelor's in filmmaking practices from Arizona State University. Julie Jackson joins Amazon Games as a marketing project manager. She was most recently working in the esports team at Epic Games for the last 2 years and spent 3 years previously at Beyond the Summit doing project management, so this role seems like a good fit for her. She holds a bachelor's in social behavior sciences from Soka University of America. Blair Herter joins Dentsu as an SVP for Global Gaming Agency Services. Blair is most recently the Global Managing Director for Liquid Media at Team Liquid, so evidently he has a good amount of space in the esports or experience in the esports space. Before that, he was the SVP of Brand for G4 at Comcast and spent time at IGN, Midnight Oil, and other advertising and entertainment roles. He also holds a bachelor's degree from the University of Louisiana Lafayette. David Lee joins 2K as a VP of Global Marketing for NBA 2K. David is a seasoned marketer in the gaming space as he previously spent 12 years at EA doing brand marketing for EA Sports. He was most recently the SVP of Marketing for Kabam for around 3.5 years and has spent time doing marketing at Nintendo in the past as well. He holds a bachelor's in marketing from the University of Alberta. Hanneke Faber joins Logitech as the new CEO. Hanneke will be joining Logitech officially on December 1st of this year, and her background comes from multi-billion-dollar companies such as Unilever, P&G, and Ahold Delhaize. She was the president of Global Nutrition and a member of the Unilever executive team as well. She holds an MBA from the University of Houston. Paige Cook has been promoted to deputy editor, and Craig Chappell joins Steel Media back as the head of B2B content. Paige has been with Steel Media for quite a while at this point, serving as a features editor and writer in the past as well. This promotion marks her further progression with Steel Media and Pocket Gamer Biz, and Craig was the head of content for Raptor PR for the last few months and was also a contributor for Deconstructor of Fun. He previously spent time at Sensor Tower and returns to PocketGamer.biz as he previously spent a few years there as well, and he holds a bachelor's in journalism from Anglia Ruskin University. As far as new stuff goes, Snoop Dogg and his son Cordell Broadus launched Death Row Games. The newly announced Death Row Games will focus on supporting minority creators and artists, and they will help design, develop, and publish content within the Fortnite ecosystem as well. That's it for this week in esports and gaming. Thank you so much for tuning in. Credit to the authors and brands themselves for the images and information provided. If you want to go show some support for the Esports Advocate and the work they're doing, please click the link down below in the comments section. And if you know someone who'd find this valuable, please tag them below in the comments or share this with your network. And as always, everybody, have a great day.